I'm Mary Spillane, and I'm a leadership coach and speechwriter these days. I've had a varied career in public and private sector, having worked for 2 U.S. presidents as a speechwriter and been an entrepreneur, and now loving what I'm doing, working with leaders of all sorts, mainly in Europe and EMEA. I guess being an entrepreneur was wonderful. I started a business by default completely when I first moved to this country, and I had no idea what it'd turn into. It's called Color Me Beautiful, and I really was not a fashionista at all, but I took the idea and I built a business. I'm very proud of that, and I've written 7 books on personal branding and presentation, and had a great team of people in 28 countries. It was wonderful. Yeah. I work with David Soul at Whitehead Mann. We're both partners there in the leadership team, and David and I had an affinity as coaches and worked individually, but collectively would always have a beer or coffee together. And so when he was setting up the school, I thought it was a brilliant idea, not just because of his experience, but there's a real niche for this. And I know from working with new chief execs myself, so it's been great to be part of it. Well, what I like about the school is that David and Patrick really worked to continue to fine-tune it, get in both speakers and contributors that are adding value. I feel that it's very synergistic, and we complement each other, challenge each other very well, and I think the program really holds together nicely. And then the variety of the participants is terrific. Always a different point of view. Everyone, I think, by the day 2 when I come, relaxed, open, sharing kind of their worries as well as kind of their strengths. And I think they leave with a spring in their step and really quite excited. Self-confidence, positive nature, continual learning, and being open to feedback are the basics, are the absolute basics. And being agile, realizing they don't have to be an expert at everything, to trust others, empower the experts they inherit on an organization, and being open to feedback. Well, they all need a millennial mentor. It's so easy to become a chief exec, but to stay in touch with change and what's happening at a granular level for consumers, for your staff, for everyone, means you have to be in touch with the different generations. So if you don't know 20-somethings, you have to have them in your life. Within your organization, have a coffee with them, find out what they're paying attention to, what technology is engaging them, what they think the company should be looking at in terms of technology. I think that's one of the most important things. And on the other side, it's health and wellness to sustain chief executives so that they enjoy the role and they enjoy the journey, not at the expense of their health and their sanity, which too often, too many, just hit the wall, and they don't take care of that. To my 18-year-old self is, don't be so impatient. More patience. I'm 66 years old. I intend to carry on working as long as I can, but I was very impatient and very restless, and I think, I made the right decisions generally, but I would just have enjoyed the ride a little bit more at some stages. And I was taken out on a stretcher a few times from the White House from overworking, so you don't need to do that. That's why I'm very keen on being healthy and being able to go the distance.